OKFM 101.7.
36 after 8. Adiachin be alive on OK 101.7 FM so. Minkoye adwuma yimra. Ma yen komra sesia. Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa. North Tomra sebedwani. Oye minority spokesperson the ban of foreign affairs in Sensem. Ewo mrasebedwafie odi akotini wo mu pa. Honorable Machin.
Yo, master, come here, Mejoso, Vidiaboko.
Nyamiadum, ne didi ye te onso sa.
Yamiadum, Mr. Mehoya.
Hey, Honorable, where the Bimusa wo ya chen anasa remi ya wanase kura o.
Oh, sir, Yanyayim say Anas there, he's in a class of his own, media. Mejimana Mayor or Parliament. One said the whole principle of your democracy, 3 arms of government. And it's one arm will check the other, checks and balances. Also your constitutional oversight, particularly financial oversight, the core mandate of the legislature. The members of parliament at all times, as I say, the executive area claims they are making contracts, almost signing and all of that. Yena, as I say, Yena, as I say, the investigations that are required to make sure, sir, the beer Kosukama, there is value for money, the laws are being respected, and the right things are being done. Unfortunately, OSHA, this frontiers matter, and like many other matters, buying the Akufo Addo government has not been transparent. They have not been accountable.
Honorable,
yeah.
Before we go forward, the Mammy Mian Community na one more tea and can one more share and Enira. Say, I need the Honorable Minority Spokesperson on Foreign Affairs, Okudzeto Ablakwa bon koma. Asembia wako hwehwemu bia waye afa Ghana ban ene adwumaku ade frontiers. Almost sign contract bi COVID time ewo airport ano mo test. Na no honorable akwa hwehwemu ehu dia menu mienu a yetie no ene menu mienu a ye hwe no social media so ye hu ye nti honorable ebie mu akire yen dia na ewo mu a ye hu ye honorable now ye bie su dia se de be ya ye yira ye tie fo ne ahwefo nti you are on the floor.
Yo, medasi. Introduction no very perfect. It is na wo kan ye no tie fo be kaya COVID-19 see no. President Akufo Addo tie fo be kaya or close it down your airport or to airport say because virus when you move it also moves. Until now on per se there will be more importation of the virus because a pandemic the virus is all over the world. A global into Enyadia and Ghana into or to airport and many countries did that. Into Ansana or BBA airport they went into an agreement with a company known as Frontiers Healthcare Services Limited. So our company, interestingly, the company was incorporated just less than 2 months, and Sana, the airport was open. The Ghana Kotoka International Airport was open on the 1st of September 2020. It's a company, na omuni track record biya. This testing services omunye bida. First of all, this company, even the decision to engage this company, very, very suspicious. Because Ghana, there were institutions, they said Noguchi, and about the COVID fighter, they were at the forefront. And now, more testing way, almost scientists, they were helping us to contain the virus. There were KCCR, Kumasi Center for Collaborative Research, almost Omudi Akutnepa, this biomedical research, testing, and all of that. Oba Kolebu, Omo was central lab, Omo is very renowned. It's shocking. And these are even, I'm just listing public entities. There were private entities, more to say MedLab, more, and all the others. Omo what track record pa. It's really shocking, say, you're buying and for any of this, and I invite any of this, and I say, Omo employ the procurement law. They didn't have recourse to the procurement law, which will have allowed for a competitive process. Because what kind offer letter now, reveal it, and this offer letter is unfortunate, sir, Minia, after more than 3 years. When I say you bisa abang for this contract, this offer letter, Ubekaya during the vetting of ministers, I made it a point say ministers who were somehow related, and those who were directly related to this contract. Maybe so, finance minister, procurement minister, health minister, foreign affairs minister, all those who have something to do with procurement with the airport, transport minister, Omunyana, like I said, Omunhun contract, they don't have the details. They were very, very evasive about it. Now, after that episode, like I said, my colleagues in the media, almost actual right to information request, like I said, Manasseh Azuri Awuni, and also Ghana Airport Company, Esnobeno, Wanya information, no, Anna or Shusha. And Mekai said recently, Joint News for also Raymond Aqua, or head of research, and also a petition, the RTI Commission, after they had been snubbed. Ghana Company, Ekacher Omuse, they cannot reveal the details of this contract. They cannot put out any information on it. Meneo Kasas say RTI Commission are finding the Ghana Airport Company Limited, because RTI Commission a rule say contract where there is nothing any national secret. There is no national security interest. Just reveal the information, put out the information, give it to the journalists. Ghana Airport Company Limited up to now, or more refusing to put out the information. And latest, and it's a RTI Commission are fining the Ghana Airport Company 200,000 Ghana cedis. This is how far company, Ghana Airport Company Limited, and I buy ACO to conceal this information, to refuse to disclose this information.
But answer Yabeko anymore. Frontiers, Juma Wombe, Ghana for Bicraka say, Omuno Munya for so, but Yanya Bocano, and I still, yes, answer finding a way tree.
Yes, I mean, that is a sad aspect of Minia. Interna Yemubi Krano, we are beginning to believe, sir, this RTI law, Krano, it may be necessary to amend it, because, sir, we are head of a public institution, that's who refuses to disclose information after you have been asked to do that, ordered to do that by the ITR Commissioner. As I say, you charge you as the head of the organization. Because 200,000 we know it's more financial loss to the state. Taxes already. Frontiers contract, or more about the looty acco. They just looted our funds, and then we now have to pay 200,000 as a fine, which is more loss to the taxpayer. Look, the time has come for us to surcharge these public officials who refuse to be transparent, who refuse to be accountable. Say no good news, say Matumi has secured documents. Documents now. Ghana Airport Company Limited, and are buying Omon Pese, Omodi Betujua, Omon Pese, journalists, they almost not be all these RTI requests, refusing to comply even with rulings of the RTI Commission. Good news, they say, must secure documents. And first one, the media told you, the offer letter to Frontiers. Some offer letter no is dated 31st August 2020. And minia, okay, is a letter now. Untia sieda. I mean, it's as if say Frontiers for one or much to themselves because you can't believe it. Okay, offer letter now. Any kind offer letter no first paragraph. And this offer letter is signed by former managing director Mr. Yakwakwa. Or see, based on discussions they have held, they are proceeding to present this offer letter. And you do not see any recourse to the Public Procurement Act. This whole Frontiers deal, no, it didn't go through the public procurement process. Tender beer, there was no procurement process. They did it was not even competitive, not sole sourcing. It was holding discussions. It is a say may they are discussing and putting it in writing and making you an offer. That is one. Number two, meaning okay letter now. And you're shocking, say Ghana Airport Company Limited. Munamu only premises no. Munamu only airport no. Airport way no. Dia Ghana for dia airport. Now so about the sharing of the proceeds, Ghana Airport Company asked for only $10 out of the $150. Incredible. Say, Frontiers, mobile be charging $150. Airport, airport, no. Airport, no, Mudia. You are not shareholders. You haven't made any investment. Mudia, you are just coming there to test, taking advantage of your platform. Moko charging $150. Ghana Airport Company, almost pay $10 per. I mean, can you believe that, Minia?
10 out of 150, no.
10 out of 150.
Now it's a Frontiers now for 140.
Frontiers are for 140. Incredible. Hey. Incredible. In Ghana, the whole country, yen purchase $10. Yen for $10. Now Frontiers they haven't done anything at this airport. They are taking $140. Most shocking. Meanwhile, Ankawuna, we are managing director of Ghana Airport Company, one who said there is even an opportunity to do testing and to raise some funds. First option, Uber explore. Wouldn't it be, sir? Fortunately, Ghana Airport, Moore Hospital, Mwankasa Moore Hospital, who call airport company, they have airport clinic, very, very well established hospital. Wouldn't you have considered, say, testing Okrano? Can't we do it ourselves so that you're raising IGF, you're raising money for our company, for Ghana Airport Company? Is that not even a first option to consider? And
honorable, beyond that, Okrano said, one mentions Noguchi Memorial Institute, in the medical.
Exactly.
I'm going to be contracted and crop forward.
Yes. Into the second option, Okrano said, all these our very reputable organizations, Tise Noguchi, KCCR, Kolebu Central Lab, and all the others, couldn't they have been engaged? Meaning, I say, during the COVID fight, they were telling us about equipment, obsolete, sika, bois, and all of that. They were even calling for donations. Couldn't this have been an opportunity for all these companies, all these reputable organizations to even make some money? And if Noguchi makes money, Yenim said the money stays in Ghana. Omobe employ more young scientists, more young researchers. They will buy more equipment, new modern equipment, and it helps Ghana. It helps all of us. South Frontiers Company, we are a Nigerian Benny Peters, Onuna, he is the real owner of this company. And the money is not even staying in Ghana, no? I mean, how do we benefit from this? How?
Honorable. So if in Nigeria, so Nigerians also, be our moye biwo, they did come out to say, or moko bedi, yes, and Kayan for Nigeria, crowd your mawomo.
There be interestingly, the interesting point to note, this Peters guy, no, he is wanted in Nigeria or a fugitive. And he want to make a bid for any business in Nigeria.
Hey,
yes, the investigations are my, no. He is wanted in Nigeria. Want to make Nigeria.
Wow.
Yes, he is wanted. He's a fugitive, and Frontiers has no track record. Because Young Kai said, COVID-19 chrono, it was novel in Cedar. Nobody can even claim, say, Omwako yet this kind of testing crowd. And then, secondly, the testing of Moya, they don't have any intellectual property, no patent, no unique expertise, rights, no. This testing could have been done by anybody because kids know your tongue on the shelves. Kids no, not what they test no. We were under no obligation to engage this Frontiers company.
Before Obeko the SNS na so contract ni mu nsam na we ba no. But ade ba ko a eye mi hu wa kakra ne say one nipa yi a wo ka say Frontiers no dan no yi a oye fugitive yi yenhwe adwuma wo mo ye no very sensitive adwuma wo. And then number 2 baby wo mo ye adwuma no a high security zone.
Exactly.
And not such a person. And your contract is on your say you may walk.
Brilliant question. Brilliant. It calls to question the judgment, the decision. Due diligence being a buying a year. What due diligence did they do? Because you are right. Airport, a security zone. In China, we call airport where there were national security operatives. It's one of the places where you have national security operatives who are always on alert. And to even make matters worse, Unim said, almost 30 years, they hadn't gone for licensing from HEFRA. What kind of Ghana you lost the Health Facilities Regulatory Act, the HEFRA Act, you lost no. Answer now will be operating in the biomedical space. Who here license? As I say, your license though. They didn't go for any license. Ube Kaya, during the vetting of the health minister, I put this question to him. He confirmed, no, they didn't, because I did my checks at HEFRA, and Frontiers had not been licensed. It was after that encounter at the appointments committee, and Frontiers for Omopaji Omo license later, much later. Meanwhile, these are people who are putting together data. They are collecting data, human data. All of us who traveled. And during the period, they attended to over 1 million people. They did that initially, first 6 months or more operating without license. Can you believe that? And the authorities who should have made sure, Ghana Airport for, Ministry of Health for, the COVID task force, who should have made sure. So what is even the guarantee, say? Test na omoya wo hokrano. What is the guarantee, say? It was credible. Say, omoka say we are positive, no say we are positive. We are negative, no say we are negative. What really is the guarantee? We cannot be sure. And then still on this offer letter, will you believe, sir, offer letter no? Ghana Airport Company, Ekachre Frontiers, for say, they are to carry out this testing for 2 years. And for 2 years, they have exclusive right over the upper arrival terminal, Terminal 3. 2 years. Incredible. Look, COVID, It's a health emergency. We are fighting it. We are trying to contain it. It's possible, sir, maybe in 2 months and in 3 months, we will defeat COVID and will return to normalcy. How do you give somebody an exclusive contract for 2 years? How? 2 years. So the whole arrangement, Usha, it was just for frontiers to have the opportunity to loot, where you create, loot, and share. And they didn't want any interruption. They didn't want any hindrance for 2 years. Incredible. Okay, offer letter now. Offer letter, they say, frontiers shouldn't even pay water bill. Can you believe that? It's all there.
Ombe yusunsi but omuntiaka.
Yes, omuntia. They are exempted.
Adana ejumana womo no mo ya ma free ana.
Ade omu charging $150. One of the highest charges anywhere in the world. Okay. The more you look at this offer letter now, look, it is now clear to me why I buy MPS or mobile release documents no. Because Omwan said the Omwaya no, Omunim said Omwaya ye. Omunim said they didn't put Ghana's interest ahead of all the personal greed, the personal gains associated with this with this frontiers deal. Indiana Abayan Kasa Omunya proud of Omo action. It is very, 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 very shameful. Okay, it's so shameful, Minia. And still on this contract, this offer letter, when himself frontiers for no, they didn't give them any specifications. Say this is the amount of money we expect you to invest. These are the kinds of setup that we want you to. It was just a blank check. Blank check. And see, you just can't believe it. You just can't believe it.
Honorable, this expose, did the old say no pay no one but talk kakra. Titrun point already, which is of much concern say, Nipan one year bida. Na ye betwi obi se bia ya twi no hu bibi dia say o obi ana ye test no a such a sensitive ade bi say na obi a wonye bi da e baba be ye no ya ndwene o ma no apomuden ho.
No say health minister Mekai say at the appointments committee, Yabisa no or say, oh no, it was emergency, they were under pressure and all of that. And later on, and or advice almost among koji license, Mekai. Look, the sloppiness, the ineptitude, the incompetence, not linear, and your mind boggling. In China, this matter, no frontiers matter way no. Parliament will resume later this month. I intend to file a motion. My name is colleagues and our leadership we discussed it. So we need a full-scale parliamentary probe into this matter, this frontiers matter. A Banisena Omokofa, this company without any track record. Obia or your fugitive, yes, in his home country, wanted. Obia, not only license, and you are collecting human data. This is very sensitive biomedical information, and you are operating as a national security installation. All of these things, the level of recklessness, sloppiness, is unbelievable. We need a full-scale parliamentary probe into this matter, and or more, who this country has been put in their hands, who have responsibility, and they let us down this way. No, they must come and explain. Eban is saying, what was really the motivation? Why did they let us down this way? And even with the financials, I mean, analysis are here. Usha Ghana Airport for Monkazukomo website, they've published the passenger statistics, passenger traffic statistics. We analysis now, the period that Frontiers operated, about 1 million arrivals took place. If you multiply it by the amount of money and you discount the later on there were reductions for ECOWAS nationals and all of that, we estimate that Frontiers has made over $130 million in profit. $130 million, Minia. And who advised Ghana Airport Company say this deal, no, the whole Ghana, you pay $10 per. $150 now or more, no. Yet it's $10 in Ghana, you pay. Not even 50-50. Look, this deal, even if it was 60-40, it would have been bad.
Honorable.
Because kids, look, it became very cheap, $10, $5. There's no massive investment. Be say, oh, Frontiers for no or my year, some major investment that they have to recoup their investment. Terminal 3, you see airport in area. The airport is arrival terminal will be drew. They just erected some glasses. What they did there would not even be up to 100,000. That's all.
Honorable. There are new kakran say ye pe BBC no at least. You open up tender. Emma, omo ju di say they are qualified no. Omo tender in. Omo proposal near the day. Oh, they are granted say no Gucci and then other centers are now if you say omo qualified and can some to me undertake this project. We be no be busy because of be a cases e be ko ho ye be a tender no ma Ghana companies be a wo mo ye bibi sei wo betumi aye e bi do mo proposal by.
Brilliant question, Minia. Brilliant question. The answer to this question, simple answer is no. There be omon be a tender. Omon be a tender be a. Okay, offer letter now. Or say, let me quote. Say, we write in connection with discussions between us for the operation of the Terminal 3 COVID-19 testing service, and are pleased to inform you that Ghana Airport Company Limited, GACL, has agreed to grant you a license agreement for the establishment and management of the service. Unquote. They just had a discussion. Omo kotina baby, meaning baby omo share, and omo a cookie deal no. Then Mr. Kwakwa Betro letter way, ma omo offer letter way. That's all. Meanwhile, that is not what the procurement law says. As you have explained, who be a tender, who advertise it, and all those who feel say they are competent to do it, they have the capacity, can tender, present their bids. They didn't do that. And let nobody say, oh, COVID, not COVID, emergency period. What kind of your procurement act? There is elaborate provision for times of emergency, times of catastrophe, that you use those provisions to quicken up the process, to do it quickly, and it will be bigger. They didn't also use those provisions. And it's unbelievable, Minia, unbelievable. And they say, no, I am now with the full understanding why government is refusing to disclose these documents. Because Omonkasa himself, Omonye. I mean, it's shocking. Say, you just have a discussion with this Nigerian man's company, discussion, and then you make this offer to him. Internet, you can just see, say, Bibia or Mochron or more discuss it. Say, Modia, Mumbisa $10 per, Yana Befa $140. Yantia water bill. We'll just make a 97,000 CD payment to $97,000 payment to confirm our acceptance, and then give us the upper terminal exclusively. Into what kind this offer agreement? No other person could come there to operate. When you arrive as a passenger, you can only deal with Frontiers because you have more exclusive right to the upper arrival terminal. I mean, it's for just $10.
Honorable Dabeni, any more say mobile file of parliament na you're taking on this issue.
Oh, first week, as soon as you join notice of recall, Matisse likely second week and the third week of October. As soon as the House resumes, you better file this motion calling for a probe.
You better bedroom read too much and pay. Yet was a part that John Yachushin common.
Yo, Miss Medasi, Minia.
The Honorable Northtown MP Okudzeto Ablakwa, minority spokesperson on foreign affairs in the Identity Komo.
OKFM 101.7.